Up, my people? I'm making my video today, day number 17 on the Internet Lifestyle Network video challenge. I wanted to interject some thoughts about our routines. It's good to have a routine, but it's also good to always connect to your purpose so that whatever happens, you're not subject to your routine, but you're subject to results of your routine. One thing that I really want to stress is that we should always play for results, and that the process looks like the process. There's no special kind of way to get results, meaning there's no one way to win. And if it doesn't look like the way that you projected, it doesn't mean it's not valid. One thing that I really are coming more and more aware of is that victory looks how it looks. And breaking away from living from expectation is one of the most liberating things that you can do, because you begin to serve the results and not your image of the results. So it's like the difference between what's happening and your interpretation of what's happening. Because, for lack of a better word, we want to be in control of every situation so that we eliminate the stress that's involved with the situation. But what it takes to get over the stress is faith. And there is a part of you that is spirit, that is ethereal, that is connected to the universe. And when you don't actualize that, that's your blind area. When you don't realize that you are more than what you see, than what you're seeing, than what you perceive, you begin to suffer because of that. You cannot reduce life down to your five senses and down to your understanding, because there is so much going on that has nothing to do with your five senses. You also cannot discount the fact that you are part of something that's larger than you. And that this thing called life is already rolling. I remember one time, I was younger. I was working at this ministry. I wanted to change the world. During the week, I would visit kids out in the hood. Had two sites, one on 135th Street, one on 155th Street. And we used to do these programs to get the kids off the street and actualize their lives. We would do it Sunday, we would do one show, and then we would duplicate that show during the week. And then on the weekends, I used to drive a bus to bus the kids into the big show. And then during the week, we would, like I said, duplicate that show. And in that process, I caught pneumonia. Because I was like, this work is so important, changing these lives of these children, that it doesn't matter that I'm not getting sleep. It doesn't matter that this tickle turned into a cough, turned into a unproductive cough, turned into a, I woke up one morning and could not breathe because my lungs was full of fluid and had to be rushed to the hospital. I lost sight of feeding the machine to get a result. I was so result orientated that I lost sight of what it took to create that result. And a lot of times, that's what we do because we're so straight on how it's supposed to look. If you are hooked up into purpose is going to use you and you are going to use it. It's a symbiotic relationship. When it just uses you and you don't use it, that's a problem. So it's like in all things, you got to seek a balance. A balance between what you're dealing with and what you can't deal with. Where you're going and where you came from. And that's what this whole thing is about. Running a game that you can see the results and put everything out front so that you can go back and evaluate where you need to tighten up your game. And the day that you stop evaluating that is the day that you stop progressing, even though your checks might be this or might be that. So it's like the substance behind everything is really the context in which we can enjoy it or not. Because the bottom line is, the money is temporary. You know, there's got to be something else behind it so that you can keep creating the same result. And that thing is character. And what it takes to build character is struggle. And we do not like struggle. The nature of struggle is not to like it, but it is necessary. It is necessary because it forces you to get out of your present reality and to project into your greater potential. Potential is nothing if you do not tap into it. You can have all the potential in the world, but it needs to be actualized. And when that potential is actualized, it needs to be actualized again. So basically, INL is the opportunity for you to play outside of yourself, to have a game that you can measure the results. And then you can go back and tweak your situation. It's the type of situation where it's a laboratory for your life. Because we are in a laboratory, and either you are causing something to happen in your life, or you're in the effect of something that someone else is causing. So you gotta choose. Are you gonna be cause or effect? And your cause is someone else's effect, and their effect is your cause, and so forth and so on. And it's a symbiotic relationship. The cause needs the effect needs the cause, and it's just passed down. It's like a game of telephone. It's just passed down from one person to the next person to the next person. But what happened in this economic situation is someone decided to shortchange you. To that you need to make less money because they need to make more money. Instead of raising the bar for everybody. There's a specific thing put in the system to kick you in the teeth. And now you have become proactive about doing something about your life. And that's the beginning of it all. And whatever it looks like today, let's say you're exercising. All you can do today is one push-up. And that's good. And go on, because you did the best you could do. But the thing is that you are not what you're doing. You are the energy behind what you're doing. And that's why you got to keep doing it. Because energy is a law in physics. Energy is neither created nor destroyed. It's just transferred. And that's what's so important about a lot of these training, like the $1 Million Day. Because it closes all the gaps where you're dissipating your energy so you can concentrate it in one thing and boom, you pop off. And that's what this is all about, popping off. Focusing your energy, popping off. And understanding that it's a destination and a journey.